urges parents to play a greater role in their children's education as Because We Care initiative rolls out in Mabaruma. World Food Day 2014 emphasizes focus on local produce. Rebuilding Guyana's economy was a Herculean task, Finance Minister reflects on 22 years of PPPC in office, and Guyana imposes travel restriction for West Africans. With this Gina News Capsule, I'm Gina Carter. Good evening. Head of State Donald Ramotar told a huge gathering of Region 1 residents on Thursday that the Because We Care initiative is yet another intervention by the administration to take some pressure off parents with school-aged children. His remarks came as he called on parents to play their role in ensuring that their children receive an education during the launch of the initiative at the Mabaruma Primary School.
We fundamentally believe that education is extremely important for many, many reasons. One, from a country point of view, it helps us to develop more quality people, more educated people, and a higher educated workforce. And that by itself should help us to attract investment and create employment.
Meanwhile, Minister of Education Prem Manikchan and Minister of Local Government and Regional Development Norman Whitaker, who attended the launching, made similar calls. Minister of Agriculture Dr. Leslie Ramasamy has made a call for Guyanese to take the Eat What We Grow campaign to a new level, while at the same time show that the brand Guyana is cherished and valued. The call was made on Thursday as Guyana observed World Food Day at the National Agricultural Research and Extension Institute at Monrepo, East Coast, Demerara. The minister noted that Guyanese should celebrate the fact that their country is food secure. Even as the world celebrates World Food Day, the minister also acknowledged that whilst most countries are food secure, more than 3 billion people are not nutritious secured. From a state of being internationally discredited, bankrupt, and infrastructurally dilapidated just over 2 decades ago, Guyana has today transformed with brighter prospects than ever before. Finance Minister Dr. Ashni Singh said that this was a Herculean task which the PPPC administration undertook over the past 22 years in office. Speaking on the television program Political Scope on the National Communications Network recently, the minister said that undemocratic rule under the PNC inflicted severe destruction on every aspect of national life.
I don't believe that any objective observer could arrive at any conclusion other than that the last 22 years of Guyana's history have been a story of rebuilding and reconstructing our country from the state of utter destruction and decimation that we found ourselves in 1992.
The minister, however, noted that while there are laudable achievements, the administration's work is not complete, and as a government, they are cognizant of this fact. All persons traveling to Guyana from West African countries affected by the Ebola virus have been barred from Guyana until further notice. Head of the Presidential Secretariat, Dr. Roger Luncheon, announced this at his post-cabinet media briefing. Dr. Luncheon said no traveling visas will be issued to arriving travelers from affected African countries of Guinea, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Senegal, and Nigeria. The Cabinet Secretary also noted that facilities are prepared and are being prepared for the quarantining of suspected victims of Ebola at various ports of entries. The Health Ministry has begun training about 1,600 persons to deal with any suspected cases of the disease. The government has taken umbrage with the recent figures given by the World Health Organization, which gives Guyana the dubious ranking of having the highest suicide rate per capita in the world. Head of the Presidential Secretariat, Dr. Roger Luncheon, at his post-cabinet media briefing, said that the way in which the number suicide deaths is calculated by the Pan American Health Organization and the World Health Organization does not accurately reflect what is recorded by the Guyana Police Force and the Health Ministry. Dr. Luncheon said that the Ministry of Health report from the basis of reports that are circulated. These reports are then utilized by the WHO and PAHO, which employ statistical devices to ascertain their figures, he added. Thank you for watching this Gina News Capsule. Do join us again. I'm Janelle Carter. Good night.